I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me.
Dope. What up, now? XFL betting show. DJ Bigboss. Y'all already know what it is. Who-Bangin Sports Talk. The boy keep smooth right here on the track. You gotta think about that in the comments. Let me cut it in a little bit, y'all.
Kilos, Marlon Brando bout to handle, call me Al Pacino. My brothers going malice, then I put your tea. Scarface in my nolo, on my vocals get that cream. I step up in the scene, paid in full. Rich Porter with your daughter, Rico squeeze that tool. Pariente on the news, getting hotter, but they can't see me. You can call me Mayo Zambada. Early in the morning, talking Blanco with Griselda, like Freeway Ricky Russell, taking loss and bounce back on your mama. Across the Rio Grande, smuggled out of Mexico. I guess they knew one day her son would be gone. En California con la doña colombiana, haciendo lana con la ganga Luca Pana. Pushing powder, white girl, the Madonna. I'm something dope when it comes to making dollars. Like, hey, that's me in the bowling pot. We about to flood this block. Hey, that's me in the bowling pot. We about to flood this block. Roladito, periquito colombiano. Como Pablo lo vendo caro, doblando cada cuadro. Hoteles con pichones, oye chichi que te lleno. Un leño con el Rafa, narcos on the payroll. Maradona haciendo coca, puros pinches goles. White girl en la bolsa, don't you know? Me the dopest rapping like I'm Jeezy, but it's easy at the crack house. When all my Commodores, I be Lino at the brick. Let it rip now. I be in the brown in New York. Still falling for them Franklins in the West with my woes, with my woes. Oh yeah, we got it for the low. Su amiga quiere una y ella quiere dos. White girls in the powder room, powder up their noses. Up in high school, the same thing I saw my coaches. Baby, I'm the dopest, never been stepped on. Two-stepping with my weapon, with my dopest one. En California con la doña colombiana, haciendo lana con la ganga Luca Pana. Pushing powder, white girl, the Madonna. I'm something dope when it comes to making dollars. Like, hey, that's me in the bowling pot. We about to flood this block. Hey, that's me in the bowling pot. We about to flood this block.
Yeah, really well. I'm 5-1 just on Sunday.
I'm something dope.
5-2-1.
I'm something dope.
Yeah, let's see if we can do that again this week. I don't have quite as many picks, but we're gonna get into it, man. Shout out to Kiki Smooth. Something dope. So it's time to bring out some of these dope pigs. Oh, news alert on the XFL, y'all. One of the trainers, young guy in his 20s, passed this week. He's a trainer between the DC Defenders and I believe it's the Roughnecks. Whoever's training mates with DC Defenders. Blackhawks. There it is. Blackhawks and DC Defenders. The trainer, he passed. Coaches and stuff, they already made statements and stuff. So I'm pretty sure you might get a little, we playing for this guy type stuff. Especially both of these teams are going to be playing at home this weekend too. So let's get into the first game. I'm not going to hold y'all long, man. I'm going to keep it real, but I love y'all give me some comments. We can keep it going, keep it chatting, you know what I'm saying? But Roughnecks and Guardians, Houston Roughnecks, 8.5 right now. That was from ESPN. I seen the 9.5 before, and I also seen the 38. I also see a 37.5 right here from ESPN. But so everybody ranks the Guardians to be the worst team, and the Roughnecks basically be the top team. But this here's a rematch. These two met in week 1, and the Roughnecks put it to the Guardians and started making that bad scenario. But me personally, I think that the Guardians is probably the team that most improved last week out of all the teams, considering that not just that they only lost by a point, but the play, the quarterback play, they switched some things around. Still couldn't really run the ball well, but they were able to get a touchdown on the board and a field goal. So shout out to them for that. But this week's a different scenario for me. I'm kind of fading the books right here with the Guardians. First half only. I seen the Guardians come out in the first half and do well. They have an aggressive defense. That's to their advantage. Just a matter of Paxton Lynch, how well he handles the offense, and if they decide to run the ball. But football is about improvement. The fans and stuff like that, they just once somebody's a bum, they always a bum. So I think Guardians, they playing the same team they played before. I think first half they come out fired up. They're at home. Tickets are at the low price of $3, though. I don't think many people in Florida is riding with the Guardians right now. So let's see what they could do, like rating-wise and stuff, see if they can bring the XFL some light. But Guardians first half plus 5.5. I expect the Guardians to not only score, but also play some good defense in the first half. Even the last game, it started slow like that. Guardians kind of had a chance in the first half, and Houston kind of pulled away in the second half. So I think we get something going over there today with that. So let's jump right into the next game. Booyah. Brahmas at Sea Dragons. Sea Dragons, this is going to be their second home game. Sea Dragons by far last week were most improved. They actually walked away with the win. Maybe they get something going. I think they're one of the better teams in XFL overall too, because they're working on the defense. The defensive line is not great, but the linebacker play and the secondary play is decent. Brahmas, on the other hand, a lot of hopefuls for the Brahmas. Brahmas show light in a lot of ways, and they're one of the teams that can actually run the ball. So I do expect them to run the ball well, and I expect the Sea Dragons can run and pass. I expect them to get after it. They've been scoring in the first half. Every game they played, they scored an average of at least 18-plus points per game in every game they played, but they didn't quite win but one of them. So here's a chance for the Seattle fans to lock in on the Sea Dragons. It's kind of cold out there today, windy weather. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the situation for the Sea Dragons out there. And Brahmas coming from Texas. Well, they all coming from Texas, right? Traveling. But Brahmas out here in Seattle versus the Sea Dragons, Lumen Field. What's my bets today in this game? Let's go for it. Boom. I'm jumping in first half again, too, because we know that the Sea Dragons have been scoring in the first half. Just hope they play some defense and get away with the lead in the first half. If the Brahmas are to make some type of attack, I expect Cohen and them to put it together in the second half. I think the Sea Dragons have a little advantage on the defense too, because Cohen can't quite throw the long ball well, and if he gets it up there, I think the Sea Dragons secondary could be effective. And he likes to throw the short ball, and that'll keep the game in front for the Sea Dragons. So I'm taking Sea Dragons out the gate, first half -3. I'm also going with the under 20. I'm going under 20 first half because the Sea Dragons go for the three-pointer after every touchdown. They were 0 for 3 last week, and it's like that's their program of how they're going to do it, but they don't quite have plays that kind of fit that. None of those extra three-point things were even close or anything. Like, it was like a waste of a play. So I expect those touchdowns to end up being sixes, nothing above that. So I got 3 touchdowns, and I got some leeway in there with the 20 points. So I'm loving the under 20 first half as well. People think high hopes of the Brahmas on offense, but I think the Brahmas, they like to run the ball, mix it up. They probably get some long drives on offense when the offense is working well. So that's to advantage of that under as well. So that's my picks, man, for that's my picks for today's games right here. XFL, DJ Bigboss, the betting show, XFL with myself and myself today, because ain't nobody joining me, man. Ain't even nobody said what up in the chat. Oh my God! But it's Saturday, man. I got things to do too. So we all gonna get out there and do our things. Make sure you bet responsibly. Do your thing today. Make you some money. Probably get you some of this college money as well. And have a good day. See you tomorrow. Maybe same time. No, maybe a little earlier for the games that start earlier tomorrow. And maybe at the 9 or 10 spot. But just looking for me to pop on in. And I'll pop on in. Y'all have a great one. Come on.